Did too much influence of the so-called Gandhian philosophy, leftist teachings, and the Nehruvian socialistic regime drove away India's fighting spirit? It is mostly the influence of the Gandhian philosophy that has caused this. Indians have a very strange, unrealistic view of the world. Sports is about brotherhood and friendship. India's national motto is Satyameva Jayate, but India's politicians act in the exact opposite manner. India's education system is full of lies. So where is Satyameva Jayate? It is actually asatyamev jayate. If you look at India's education system, the way it distorts history, the false things it teaches children, it's all about falsehoods and distortions and lies. So the policies of the Indian government, the Indian regime, even today, to some extent, are the opposite of India's national motto. So Indians believe in a fictitious fairy tale, make believe version of the world because of the education system, because of the media, because of what the politicians teach us. And it is all because of what Gandhi did, the Gandhian philosophy. We believe it is all it is all real, ahimsa, etc. So here is the thing. Gandhi said that ahimsa is the number one thing, but his interpretation of ahimsa was very wrong. Right? He said, see, here's the thing about non-violence. Gandhi said, be weak because non-violence is best. I'll tell you something. Weakness is the greatest sin you can imagine. And non-violence is not a virtue if you are weak. Take the rabbit, for example. The rabbit, we love rabbits, right? Very cute little animals. So rabbits, we know they are non-violent. Is it some great virtue for a rabbit to be non-violent? Non-violence is something that is naturally inherent in the weak people, in those who are weak. They are simply not capable of violence. And therefore, if you are weak, it is not some great virtue to be non-violent. If you are weak, your only option is to be non-violence. The thing is that weakness invites violence from those who are strong. And therefore, weakness, being weak, is the greatest sin that is imaginable because it invites hinsa. Weakness gives rise to hinsa. Weakness is the enemy of ahimsa. If you want real ahimsa, if you want real non-violence, you have to develop and cultivate strength and power. And when you develop and cultivate strength and power, you become strong and powerful, and that ensures that ahimsa prevails. And the Gandhian philosophy is the opposite of that. Always be passive, always be weak. No matter what they do to you, don't retaliate. So he turned India and the people of India into a bunch of losers. And today we have leaders who worship Gandhi. So this is the problem in India. It is the Indian of Gandhian philosophy that has destroyed India's fighting spirit. India has always been a nation of winners and a nation of warriors. It is this one individual, Gandhi, and those who worship him that have destroyed India's fighting spirit. Today, the people of India are all living in a fake la-la land. They think ahimsa is the great thing. Gandhi was a saint. The world is full of brotherhood and bhaichara and whatnot. The real world is the world of Vishnugupta Chanakya. Please remember that. So it is Gandhi and his philosophy that have destroyed India's fighting spirit. We need to revive India's fighting spirit by rejecting those who worship Gandhi and by rejecting Gandhian philosophy.